seventh largest country by area, is a living entity resonating with the dreams, the aspirations, and the vibrancy of the multitude. To commemorate this uniqueness of heterogeneity, Apeejay School Panchsheel Park chose the theme of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, a CBSE initiative. As a tribute to the aforesaid topic, the students engaged in a project-based learning, which focused at celebrating unity in diversity, thereby promoting the spirit of national integration. On the Malabar coast of southern India lies the state of Kerala, God's own country, which is in perfect accordance with Jammu and Kashmir, popularly known as Paradise on Earth. The state of Rajasthan, the land of kings, sand dunes, and forts, exudes richness and splendor, just like Punjab, which is like a colorful rainbow in the sky. It is an epitome of exuberance and celebration, ranging from fulkari and delectable cuisine to the dance form of Bhangra and the folk festival of Lohri. Moving forward, there is the eastern state of West Bengal, the cultural hub of India. The portrayal of the UNESCO-recognized Durga Puja, along with the paintings of Jamini Roy, the monumental Howrah Bridge, and the marriage ritual is a perfect amalgamation of tradition and culture. The eastern Indian coastal state of Odisha lies along the side of the vast blue Bay of Bengal. It is the heavenly abode of Lord Jagannath, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. The painting carefully delineates the varied aspects of the state, the Konark Wheel, the popular Sambalpuri art, and the timeless sea, the common thread which ties all of us together. Moving on with the same theme, the students prepared a collage on the illustrious Nobel laureates ranging from the field of literature and science to peace, to instill a sense of unity and foster mutual respect in students. CBSE had paired Delhi with the state of Sikkim for research-based learning. The students also prepared paintings on the popular art forms like Madhubani, Varli, and Mandala, principally Indian, thereby propagating the theme of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Apeejay School Panchsheel Park has been duly acknowledged as a trailblazer, meeting high standards of academic rigor and for setting benchmarks with co-curricular activities through mentorship and guidance. We feel elated to state that the school has been ranked first in India amongst the top CBSE schools on the parameters of student advancement and mentoring in a survey conducted by Education Today. Very proud to say that the school has been ranked second in leaders category in Southeast Delhi region by Times School Survey 2021. The school has been conferred with Academic Excellence Awards by Digital Learning. In another glorious achievement, the school clinched the prestigious Edu Excellence Award 2021 for innovation in curriculum. Another feather in the cap was added as the school became the proud recipient of the prestigious School Excellence Award at the 9th Brain Feed and National Conference. Truly, ladies and gentlemen, these awards stand testimony to high standards of academic brilliance achieved through relentless efforts of our young learners who epitomize zeal and enthusiasm for lifelong learning. Thank you. Now, at the very outset, I would like to apprise our distinguished viewers today that the different segments presented by our students have been recorded in the school auditorium with all due precautions. Keeping COVID protocols in mind, however, the event is being organized online, which will nevertheless be a visual treat, enthralling, as you witness the exciting items unfold from the comforts of your homes. Confluence, synonymous to our gathering here today on this very special occasion, defines also the convergence or sangam of beautiful aspects flowing through our lives and the wonderful planet we inhabit. Ladies and gentlemen, our school students, Molly and Samriddhi, will now take you through a meandering journey of wondrous rivers, melodious music, enlightening enactment, and scintillating dance performances. Thank you. Over to them.
It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this gala evening of the virtual Annual Appreciation Day 2021 of Apeejay School, Panchsheel Park. It is my proud privilege to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Saurabh Garg, Chief Executive Officer, UIDAI. Guest of honor, Mr. Abhin Shyam Gupta, Arjuna Awardee and a national badminton player. School alumnus, Ms. Riddhi Dogra, a well-known Indian actress. I extend a very warm welcome to Mr. Aditya Berlia, co-promoter of Apeejay Satya and Swaran Group, a prolific speaker plus writer, entrepreneur, investor, best-selling author, kind critic, and a philanthropist. A warm welcome to Dr. V.S. Garg, Education Advisor. Heartiest welcome to all other dignitaries, respected principals of all sister schools, esteemed parents, students, and revered teaching faculty of the school. Heartiest welcome to each one of you for gracing this special occasion. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we now take you on this exotic journey by invoking the blessings of Lord Ganesha, and we seek divine blessings through the lighting of the lamp. Thank you.
शास्त्रों का। दूरी है मनुष्यता से, इंसानियत हर दिल की जुबान है। सभ्यता एवं संस्कृति का है यहाँ मिश्रण, हर बोल में सुधार सी मिठास है। थिरकते कदमों, सुरों और साज का है यहाँ अद्भुत संगम। विविधता में एकता है स्तंभ हमारा, देश के गौरव को कायम रखने में बना हर एक जन सहारा। आओ अपनाए तहे दिल से खुले आसमां को और धरती पर छोड़े निशान अपने कदमों की। ऐ खुदा न मुरझाए, ऐ खुदा न मुरझाए कभी दिलों के ये फूल। भीगी पलकों के आंसू भी बन जाए मोती, भीगी पलकों के आंसू भी बन जाए मोती। हर रूह को सुकून मिले, हर रूह को सुकून मिले, ये दुआ है हम सबकी, ये दुआ है हम सबकी।
संगीत एक ऐसी भाषा है जो दिल से निकलती है और दिल तक पहुंचती है, अतः इसे दुनिया की सर्वश्रेष्ठ भाषा माना जाता है। ये ब्रह्मांड को आत्मा, मन को पंख, कल्पना को उड़ान और जीवन एवं प्रत्येक वस्तु को आकर्षण और उल्लास प्रदान करता है। गणों के अधिपति श्री गणेश जी सभी देवताओं में प्रथम पूज्य हैं। किसी भी शुभ कार्य के आरंभ में श्री गणेश जी की पूजा आराधना सबसे पहले की जाती है। गणेश जी विघ्नहर्ता और मंगल मूर्ति के रूप में माने जाते हैं।
तो आइए गणों के अधिपति श्री गणेश जी की स्तुति करते हुए हम सब शास्त्र संगीत के माध्यम से अपने अंतःकरण को संगीतमय बनाएं। अब आपके समक्ष एपीजे के छात्र मंगलकारी श्लोक के साथ शास्त्र संगीत में राग हंस ध्वनि प्रस्तुत करेंगे।
Gane अत्यंत मनमुक्त प्रस्तुति।
Our existence on this planet is based on coexistence and partnership. And this leads to the emergence of an amazingly harmonious and unique world, a beautiful creative world of splendor. The merging and blending, coming together of disassociated aspects of nature, music, dance, and culture is not only an everlasting source of joy and pleasure, but takes us into an awe inspiring, lofty, and ethereal realm where music blends, dance merges, and rivers meet to form a confluence.
So we now present a spectacular depicting the different rivers of our country which flow perennially for the benefit of humankind. Thank you.
Not only from birth to death I need you. Even after death, I need you to submerge my ashes. Oh rivers, you must flow. Bharatam Mahabharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtham Sindhu Saraswati Kaveri Jivana Karana Mula Tattvam Nadirashtrasya Maha Amritam Bharatam
Ganga Yamuna Saraswati Sindhu Kaveri Narmada Jale Asmin Sannidhim Kuru Jale Asmin Sannidhim Kuru Ganga Yamuna Sindhu Kaveri Narmada Godavari Shri Saraswati Ganga Yamuna Sindhu Kaveri Narmada Godavari Shri Saraswati Ganga Yamuna Ganga Yamuna Ganga Yamuna Ganga Yamuna Ganga Yamuna Ganga Yamuna
That was amazing, truly a visual extravaganza. Now I invite our school vice principal, Mrs. Shalini Agarwal, to introduce our honorable chief guest, Dr. Saurabh Garg. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Samriddhi. Good evening to the distinguished gathering. We are honored indeed to have amongst us today the very distinguished Dr. Saurabh Garg, an eminent and highly acclaimed bureaucrat. Dr. Saurabh Garg is the current Chief Executive Officer of UIDAI, our very own Aadhaar. Dr. Saurabh Garg has over 30 years of experience at different levels of government, district, state, and central, and is known for his upright and strong work ethics. An alumnus of IIT Delhi, IIM Ahmedabad, and holding a PhD in international economics from Johns Hopkins University, USA, Dr. Garg is a multi-talented persona indeed. An avid reader, Dr. Saurabh is a strong proponent of hard work, as he firmly believes that strong work ethics helped him not just secure a gold medal at IIM Ahmedabad, but also crack the most prestigious exams of the country, the civil services. As a charismatic officer of the Indian Administrative Service, Dr. Saurabh Garg continues his efforts as a man of vision, an institution builder, and a breakthrough leader with speed leadership qualities. His deep commitment, steadfast determination, unparalleled dedication, and humility are the hallmarks of his dynamic personality and has the ability to motivate his team towards achieving high targets and goals. It is indeed our privilege to have him amongst us, and on behalf of Apeejay School, Panchsheel Park, I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. May I now request Dr. Saurabh Garg to address this august gathering.
Thank you. Thank you, Shalini, for those warm words, which I know I don't deserve. Mr. Aditya Berlia, the promoter, entrepreneur, and the man behind the entire Apeejay education system. The top leadership of Apeejay School, thank you for inviting me, having me over. It's a pleasure to be present among students. I would have loved to be there in person, present, talking to students. But I think the present pandemic issues prevent us from doing that. I'm sure the school children, all the students are keen to resume school at the earliest. I do hope that it is enabled and it happens as soon as possible. But we, of course, we don't know when it will be possible. I'm also very happy that the day is titled as Annual Appreciation Day. We often, as a society here in India, forget very often to praise, to appreciate others. We are perhaps very self-critical of ourselves. We tend to denigrate our own achievements. So I'm so happy to see Apeejay School taking the lead in talking about an appreciation day, and I'm sure there's enough to appreciate and enough to be proud of what each one of the students, I'm sure, is doing in this wonderful school. When I was invited, I was thinking, what do I talk about to a young set of budding students who are bubbling with energy? And I perhaps thought that maybe if I am a student now, what is it that I would do differently than I had done maybe 30 years back? I thought I'll just ruminate a bit on that. I must say that as a student, I used to be very nervous going to school. I don't think students are any longer nervous about going to school. I don't think you have corporal punishment and those kind of issues. And I'm so happy that they are behind us. I used to be very, very nervous. I remember sometimes I used to get so nervous that in school I used to start stammering. And I think I would strongly advise each of the students that when you look back at my stage in life 30 years back, you really realize that the causes of this nervousness future on in life, there are so many other issues, problems that come up, that those kind of small things really seem to be tiny. But I must admit, at that particular point in time, they seem to be the most difficult things for us to surmount. And believe me, each one of you does it on a day-to-day basis, and I'm sure will continue to do it on a day-to-day basis going forward. What else would I do differently? I'm so happy to see Arjuna awardee present out here to be speaking to you all. And I think that's one very important thing that children like you, students like you are getting a much greater focus on sports, on learning how to sing, how to dance, how to learn playing an instrument. If I have one regret, I can't sing. I would love to sing, but I just can't sing. So I'm sure each one of you, I saw some of the dances that you did, some of the invocations that you did. I was so happy to see such a large number of students participating, and so happy to see the school encouraging that. And maybe as a society, we are much more encouraging of this perhaps than we were at a different stage in our socio-economic development a few decades back. I still remember traveling around with friends, even in school. I remember in class 11, I was schooling in Delhi itself. And there were a group of us, we went by cycle to Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary, which is a good 40 kilometers away. And probably at those times, the roads were not so busy. There were not so many trucks and scooters and all. And we cycled 40 kilometers to Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary and then 40 kilometers back in the evening. And I still remember that trip because I think the kind of bonhomie it generates, the kind of friendship it developed, and just going to an area which is different and doing something on a cycle, driving 80 or riding 80 kilometers, it in itself is an experience in itself. So I'm sure all of you must be getting those opportunities, must be doing many more things than we could even think of. And I think that is what is enabling most of you students to be so much more well aware of not only themselves, of their surroundings, and also building relationships, which is, of course, over time becomes one of the most sustainable and long-lasting issues of interaction with friends, with relatives, with peers, with colleagues, etc. So perhaps I'm sure you are very keen to get on with your different programs that you have. But once again, I must thank the top leadership of Apeejay School to invite me, and the kind of speakers you have, the kind of alumni you have. I'm sure you have a lot to look forward to, a lot to look up to. And unfortunately, I will not be around. I would have loved to be there for the entire program, but I'm having to rush off to a program. So once again, thank you. Thank you for inviting me, and wish Apeejay School, its leadership, its teachers and its students all the very best. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating and inspiring words.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to now invite our school principal, Mrs. Ritu Mehta, to present the school report retrospect. Thank you.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Saurabh Garg, Chief Executive Officer, UIDAI, eminent guest of honor, Mr. Abhin Sham Gupta, Arjuna Awardee, National Badminton player, esteemed guest, Mr. Aditya Berlia, Joint Secretary, Apeejay Education, Member Management Board, Apeejay Satta and Swan Group, and Pro-Chancellor of Apeejay Satta University. Distinguished guest, Ms. Riddhi Dogra, alumnus, Indian actress, Dr. V.S. Garg, Education Advisor, Apeejay Education, esteemed members of the management, illustrious principals of sister schools, respected PTA members, proud parents, my team of teachers, and young enthusiastic students. A very warm evening to one and all. On behalf of Apeejay School, Panchsheel Park, I deem it an honor to welcome you all to the Annual Appreciation Day, where we celebrate the culmination of 46 years of excellence. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere efforts, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities. Apeejay School, Panchsheel Park is a trendsetter in radical and progressive education, a perfect confluence of tradition and modernity. The school nurtures multiple intelligence and hones their life skills with a constant endeavor to shape well-rounded personalities. With a conviction that each child is unique, we provide an enriching and stimulating environment for competency-based learning while inculcating core values, attributes, and skills required for them to grow personally and professionally. Our pedagogies are designed to enable our children to embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-realization and equip students to design and devise solutions for complex challenges confronting the community and country. Our students soar high with their success stories and set new milestones each year. On this momentous occasion, we renew and reaffirm our commitment to pursue the cherished ideals of our founder chairman, Dr. Satyapalji, an eminent industrialist, educationist, and a philanthropist. All the Apeejay institutions are guided by his vision of value-based, holistic education, focusing on acquiring thinking skills and learning how to learn for life. Apeejay School, Panchsheel Park has a special place in his heart, and we seek his blessings at all times. The illustrious legacy of Dr. Satyapal is being carried forward by his dynamic daughter, Mrs. Sushma Paul Berlia. A leading woman entrepreneur and educationist, Mrs. Berlia is the president, Apeejay Satyam Swan Group, and chairman, Apeejay Education, co-promoter and president of Apeejay Satyam Swan Group. She is also the co-founder and chancellor of Apeejay Satya University, India's first liberal art at Beta University. Mrs. Berlia's journey has been full of accolades and honors. She has been awarded for her steadfast vision, dedication, and commitment to education. Her charismatic and effervescent personality inspires us to soar higher in the pursuit of our dreams. It gives me immense pride to announce Ma'am's recent awards. She has been felicitated by the Skill Tree Knowledge Consortium at the House of Commons, London, for a contribution to Indian education and industry. She has also been conferred with the Lifetime Achievement Award for promoting education for social cause at the Digital Education Summit 2021. The prestigious Dainik Jagran Intex Lifetime Achievement Iconic Award 2021. Ma'am also featured in the Economics Time Most Promising Business Leader of Asia in the Coffee Table Book. On behalf of entire Apeejay family, I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to Ma'am for a continual support, visionary guidance, and astute leadership. It is my proud privilege to extend my deep sense of appreciation and sincere gratitude to Mr. Nishant Berlia, General Secretary, Apeejay Education. Mr. Nishant Berlia is also a member management board, Apeejay Satya Swan Group, India's leading industrial house. An alumnus of Stanford University, he has worked with group's operation in India, Europe, and Middle East, and is actively involved with the group's pharmaceutical verticals. A very warm welcome to the illustrious Mr. Aditya Berlia, Joint Secretary, Apeejay Education Society, Member Management Board, Apeejay Satya Swan Group, and Pro-Chancellor of Apeejay Satya University. A young entrepreneur and a stalwart in the field of education, he has been elected as the esteemed chairman of CII Delhi State Council. We are extremely grateful to Dr. Neha Berlia, Member Management Board, Apeejay Satya Swan Group, a dynamic and a brilliant scholar, and has an impeccable education background from the best of institutions, both in India and abroad. She has a bachelor's degree in economics from Stanford University and master's and PhD in banking and finance from St. Gallen University, Switzerland. She is keenly involved in planning and execution of infrastructure, process, and high-impact projects that help prepare the Apeejay Group face the challenges of 21st century. We thank all young iconic leaders for infusing new energy, intellectual efficacy, and renewed determination in us. It is my proud privilege to inform you all that all three of the young leaders are alumni of Apeejay School, Panchsheel Park. Unity is strength. When there is a teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. We are thankful to Dr. V.S. Garg, our education advisor, and all education officers for motivating and inspiring us in all our endeavors. I thank the APG management for their never-ending support and for giving us the freedom to explore new ideas and implement them. I accord a hearty welcome to the members of the school alumni who are ambassadors of our school, the reflection of the past, representation of the present, and the link to the future. We are fortunate to have a deep alumni network ranging from award-winning professionals to Ivy League professors, from CEOs of major companies to celebrated artists, entrepreneurs, and authors. We are extremely proud of them. A warm token of gratitude to all the members of school alumni who've made us proud with spectrum of their achievements. The bedrock of any relationship is trust. Believe in each other's abilities is the core of every born in APJ family. Our dedicated teachers and ever supportive parents are our partners in achieving excellence throughout the child's joyful road of learning. Our mission of imparting superlative education experience has become real only because of thoughtful support and diligence of all our teachers and parents. On this joyous occasion, I welcome and thank all our dear parents and PTA members for their unflinching support and cooperation, without which our march towards excellence would not have been possible. We cherish our partnership and collaboration in all our endeavors. With immense pride, I, along with my student council, will present this annual report of the year 2021. The phenomenal CBSE results of class 12th and 10th this year have surpassed all previous records. On your screen, there are a galaxy of our school toppers, Monali Jain, Prakriti Malik, and Chitra Gangwani. With school average of 87.01% and an impressive 74 students securing 90% and above marks, we maintain the high academic standards of the school. It is with great pride I announce that our class 10 students too secured 100% success in CBSE exams, with school average being 83%. 65 students secured 90% and above marks. We are proud of our school toppers, Abhinav Khanna, Aditi Singh, and Aryan Batra. We are also proud of our grade 12 students for securing admissions in top-notch colleges in India and abroad, IIT, IIT, NEET, and prestigious College of Delhi University and Mumbai University. Among several others, international admissions, we feel delighted to announce that Shriya Priyadarshini has received full scholarship at Amsterdam University. Many congratulations to all our dear students for their exemplary performance. Dr. Satya Paul Award for Human Values and Scholarships are given to students on Founders Day, who earnestly imbibe and exhibit core human values and practice them through their actions, conduct, and behavior in their daily life. This year, Harman Singh Modi and Mahika Bhagi from Senior Secondary Wing, Bhavika Mitrani and from Senior Wing, Pearl Sinha and Dharneet Kaur from Middle School received this coveted award for exhibiting highest standard of honesty, humility, and integrity. We are proud and pleased to announce that 4 of our meritorious students, Aryaman Jaiman, Aniket Bhadwaj, Abhinav Khanna, and Krish Agarwal, have qualified for the prestigious APJ Talent Search examination and will be granted scholarships for the same. I am delighted to announce that Anshuman Thakur, Krish Agarwal, S. Krishna Kumar of class 9 have qualified and are being given scholarship in the Delhi Science Scholarship Scheme, Mukhyamantri Vigyan Pratibha Pariksha, organized at the state level. I now hand over the proceedings to our Vice Head Girl, Aditi Singh, and Vice Head Boy, Aryaman Batra.
Desire is the key to motivation, but its determination and commitment to an unrelenting pursuit of your goal, a commitment to excellence that will enable you to attain the success you seek.
To encourage and motivate students to excel in scholastic activities, the following awards have been instituted by the management of the Apeejay Education Society. This year's President's Gold Medal has been awarded to Monali Jain the school topper. As the topper of the commerce stream, Monali also receives the Master Jagannath Medal.
Prakriti Malik is the proud recipient of the President's Silver Medal. Urshita Ray and Shreya Priyadarshini received the coveted Pride of APJ Trophy for excellent performance in scholastic and co-scholastic areas, display of leadership skills, and exemplary behavior.
Dolly Malhotra receives the Karan Chauhan Memorial Trophy for all-round performance in scholastic and co-scholastic areas. Radhika Goyal receives the B.D. Pant Trophy for excellence in fine arts. The prestigious Rachna Guglani Award is being given to Parth Dureja, the topper of Class 11 Commerce Stream.
Kashish Goyal and Sobiga Singh are being recognized for their meritorious performance.
Exposure to art and craft activities add color, joy, and beauty to the lives of the students, enhancing their creativity and self-expression. Our students joyously participated and won laurels in multifarious activities as part of prestigious CBSE program Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat and Azadi Ka Mahotsav. Their artistic talent is showcased in the school corridors and classrooms. The pursuit and promotion of human values in the school is an integral part of the school curriculum. The school organizes value education programs which help in building morals and ethics, shaping character and enhancing personality. Our Pride NCC is an integral part of our school curriculum, which focuses on personality development, leadership traits, and improving soft skills in order to equip them for future challenges. I'm happy to share that we have the largest NCC girls contingent in Delhi. In learning, you will teach, and in teaching, you will learn. Staying updated is the key to success in any field. Our teachers are motivated, empowered, and equipped with novel strategies of teaching learning processes and qualitative pedagogical strategies through various workshops. They take rigorous training sessions on new NEP policy, attend Diksha and capacity building programs organized by CBSE from time to time. Online orientation programs, career counseling workshops are organized for students and parents with the aim to apprise them of changes in the curriculum and the evaluation system. Greeted with blessings and enthusiasm, our students exhibited joy and renewed vigor on being back with their friends and teachers as they return to school in a phased manner. With all COVID protocols and SOPs, classes have resumed and the overall buzz in the campus is an indication of the new normal. As we ring the new year, I remind of the Alfred Tennyson's inspiring words. The old order changeth yielding place to new, and God fulfills himself in many ways. The order of things is indeed changing right before our eyes. Let's embrace the new normal and the new year and become the harbingers of change for a progressive society. I thank the Almighty for his continuous protection over us each and every moment of the day and all throughout the year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my proud privilege to welcome and introduce Mr. Aditya Berlia, co-promoter Apeejay Satya Swan Group, co-founder, pro-chancellor of Apeejay Satya University, India's first industry-centric liberal arts university focused on research and technology and innovation, and member management board Apeejay Education. A young entrepreneur and a stalwart in the field of education, Sir has served as esteemed chairman of CII Delhi State Council and Indo-US Business Council, Ashokam. A graduate of Stanford University and an MBA from the Harvard Business School, and with several innovation, industrial, and educational initiatives, including key operational roles in strategic projects of Apeejay Satya Swan Group to his credit. Mr. Berlia is a charter member of TII, convener of Delhi Higher Education Committee, amongst many others. Mr. Berlia has also been conferred with the honor of being the co-chair of Pharmaceutical Committee and junior chair of National Education Committee, FICCI. Sir has to his credit numerous awards, including Editor's Choice Award of Educationist for the year 2021, Educationist of the Year 2021 by Integrated Chamber of Commerce and Industry during the 5th National Excellence Award ceremony organized concurrently with 2nd Education to Entrepreneur Summit. Education Visionary of the Year 2020 at the 13th Higher Education Skill and Livelihood Conclave organized by Ashokam. a next iconic 2019 for his remarkable achievement and his magnificent contribution towards the upliftment of society, nation building at large by Dainik Jagran. Sir has, to his credit, several innovative industrial, entrepreneurial, and educational initiatives, both in India and abroad. He is also the author of a national bestseller fiction novel and considered a thought leader in cloud computing. Thank you so much, sir, for sparing your valuable time and being with us today. I request you, sir, to kindly address this August gathering.
Thank you very much, Honorable Principal. Shri Saurabh Garg, Honorable CEO of Aadhaar and UID, Shri Arjun Award winner Shyam Gupta, and of course my fellow batchmate Riddhi. Good to see you here after so many years, and always wonderful to have our alumni with us during our annual Appreciation Day. At the beginning, I just want to say I'm so delighted to speaking with everybody as we are seeing the end of the COVID-19 period. I know the Omicron variant has come, but all of our schools have now started with our COVID SOPs. You've seen the wonderful annual day preparations that have happened, and of course, all the theater and events to follow. And it really shows that we are about to turn the corner. I sincerely hope by February, March, all of us will be doing all such gatherings very much in person. And I would be delighted to be among you and meet each and every one of you. It's been a really hard journey for the last couple of years. And, at the very beginning of COVID-19, we were one of the few fortunate schools and societies to be able to move 100% virtual within a few days of the lockdowns happening. And this has been through the extreme hard work of our parents, our teachers, our students and staff, also to our great technical team. We had invested a lot in cloud computing. In fact, we are considered by Amazon the #1 consumers of cloud computing in the country. And we were the first to get everything virtualized back in 2008. Through this entire time, though, we have seen an extraordinary effort by all members of our community. And for that, I am so deeply grateful. I just want for all of us to spend a moment in gratitude. I think, all that has happened, all the challenges we have faced individually, I have heard so many stories of our students, our parents, our teachers, all the struggles that they went through during this time, lives lost, harrowing stories that happened. And, I always believe everything should start and end with gratitude. So if we could all just take a moment to take a deep breath and fill ourselves that amazing gratitude for all that we have today, for all that has happened today, and all for that we are able to love and our loved ones around us that are able to be here with us today. Most schools in India, most students in India do not have our experience. The vast majority of education institutions remain closed, particularly schools. Even among the private schools, a very few had the technology ability, the curriculum ability, and the commitment of their stakeholders and community to be able to deliver education. I think for all of us, that should really guide us to see how much of an impact we all have to have on society and the community around us. And I'm deeply grateful for all of our teachers, alumni, parents who stepped up, not just to help our school get through this time, but to help the community and other government schools and private schools who were really struggling. I want to also take a comment on, how we have seen and then the lessons we have learned through COVID-19. My grandfather, Dr. Satyapal, who was our founding chairman and really started the Apeejay journey, for him, having great values and having great character was extremely important. And if you really look at what has happened through COVID-19, we have seen examples at international, national, and local levels of great leaders who showed incredible character, who showed incredible values, who stood by, who helped people at full risk to themselves, their lives. And you can see that everywhere around you. But we also saw leaders and people who failed. Rather than helping institutions and building and really supporting, they were tearing them down, they were panicking, they were unable to really do anything. And I think for me, this was a clear message that why an Apeejay education has always stood for values and characters, and why it will always stand for values and characters. Over the last 2 decades, we have made extraordinary strides in having an international curriculum, having an extraordinary amount of innovation and technology being brought into our classroom, completely new blended and teaching and learning systems. But at our core, values and character always is not only the most important part, but the guiding principle. And I think COVID-19 really taught us that how much that matters, and how much for our students, our alumni, that really guides them. We have alumni all across the world. And during COVID-19, these 65,000 people we were in touch with, trying to understand what they were doing and trying to either help them or seek help from them. And all of them came back to us and said, you know what? The number one thing that guided us and helped us through this time was the values and character building that we had at our time at Apeejay School. And I'm deeply proud of their achievements all over the world and in their companies, whether they are professors at Ivy League colleges or doing great cultural work or driving public policy or CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. All of them go back and say the one thing which I learned in Apeejay Education, great curriculum, fantastic teachers, wonderful, but the values, the discipline, the character building is why I am the person I am today. As an alumni of Apeejay School, Panchsheel Park, I certainly think that was part of my journey throughout my stint at the school as well. Now, I want to also talk about some of the amazing things that have happened for the school. We have taken the opportunity while COVID-19 was there, while the school was shut down, to go on a campaign of upgrading the school. Many of you, once you go back and see, and I invite all of our alumni present here and community members to please visit the school when it's open, take a tour. It's a fully new upgraded building, fully new upgraded classrooms and facilities. We have international level and certified basketball courts, some of the best tennis courts in the country, which are fully night lit, huge sports facilities that have opened up. Our auditorium has been upgraded as well. There's been a massive infrastructure push. And I really think that every person who remembers the school the way I did should go back and see the amazing, amazing infrastructure upgrades that have happened to bring the school into the 21st century. And similarly, upgrades have happened on the curriculum level. We've had the advantage of bringing in aspects of every international benchmark that we could, whether it was Singapore, UK, Ireland, US, into the school curriculum, going far beyond what CBSE has said. And in fact, as the NEP has come in, Apeejay schools are considered leading lights, because we are not only following NEP, but we are actually leading by example and truly showing that how schools can bring in everything from interdisciplinary, transdisciplinary, and design think as standard. And we've been doing it for years. So I highly encourage everyone to come in and physically have a look at the school when they are there. For all of our parents here, I do want to say one thing. One of the things that for me always stood out during COVID-19, and I say this again and again, was we have an extensive CCTV camera system. And all of us, look at the monitors and see what's happening in the schools for the safety and security of all of our students. But one of the things which we used to see during COVID-19 was full classes online, classes happening all across, full of students, but empty lines at the gate. No one is coming in, no bus are coming in. And for me, that was really remarkable, because now when I see any student enter our school or join our education facility, I'm just so grateful for each and every one of our parents who have placed their most precious person, their most precious loved one in trust with us. And I want to sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for that. That trust is something we hold sacred. We aren't perfect, we will make mistakes, and we want to work with all of our stakeholders to make sure we can always be better. But we are deeply grateful and appreciative of this sacred trust you have placed in us, and we will do everything possible to truly live up to your expectations and do right by each and every one of our students. So thank you for that, and we really appreciate it. I also want to take this time to thank all of our stakeholders, our parents, our alumni, our students, who did such an amazing job during the last year and the last years. I'm seeing all the brilliant achievements of our students, and I'm not surprised, because Apeejay students have always excelled, but to do so under such challenging times is truly amazing. So I'd love all the students here to give a great hand to yourself. Fantastically done. This is absolutely brilliant. I also want to thank all of those parents, all of our stakeholders, alumni who were there for the school, who supported our school. I want to tell each and every one of you, and particularly for the students, your reputation is the school's reputation. The school's reputation is your reputation for life. Both of these are intrinsically linked. So please follow our motto, soaring high is our nature. In your character, in your values, do things that will increase your name. When your name increases, your school's name will increase. Do things that gives credit to your school, so that your school's name increases and your name will increase with it as well. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here with us today. I deeply appreciate, I know many of you are very busy in the evening, but it is times like these, we all feel that we are one Apeejay family. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind, gracious, and valuable words.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्ति रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
The confluence of cultures manifests the ideas of unity, peace, and harmony, along with empowering women. The notion that we are one, though different in forms, can be seen in the parallel drawn between our revered goddess Durga and Greek goddess Artemis. They both represent power and strength as warrior women, where goddess Durga annihilated or killed the demon Mahishasur. Artemis, on the other hand, being a pride archer, destroyed Orion and shot him into the night sky as a constellation forever. Thank you.
वास्तव में इस सात्विक संगम ने हम सब के मन को प्रफुल्लित कर दिया है। अति उत्तम।
The world is a manifestation of different art forms and cultures. The amalgamation of these leads to creative ecstasy and peace and harmony. The conviction that we are global citizens emerges with the fusion of music and mythology. So, ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath as we now present the confluence of art and culture through a spellbinding school orchestra playing fusion music through the mellifluous Rag Yaman Kalyan. Thank you.
That was stupendous. Now, I would like to invite Mrs. Shweta Oberoi, Primary in Charge, to introduce Guest of Honor, Mr. Abhinsham Gupta. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samriddhi. An eminent and highly distinguished sportsperson, Mr. Abhinsham Gupta, alumnus of Allahabad University, is currently employed with the Fortune 500 company Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Mr. Gupta received Arjuna Award for his contribution to the Indian badminton and is also a proud recipient of Berlia Award in 1996, Lakshman Award in 2000, and Yash Bharti Award in 2015. Mr. Gupta is a Limca book record holder in 2004. He is the first shuttler of India who became national champion in all the categories, mini, sub-junior, junior, and senior. He has represented India in many international events like Commonwealth Games Kuala Lumpur, French Super Series 2001, Manchester Series 2001, Asian Games Busan 2002, World Olympics Athens and USA, in which he has qualified for the World Championship. He brought silver medal to the country in Asian Games in 2004 and was a winner in men's singles category in French International Tournament in 2001, Indian Satellite Tournament in 2002, Mauritius International in 2004, and Kenya International Tournament in 2005. It is indeed our honor to have Mr. Abhinsham Gupta amongst us, and I request Mr. Gupta to kindly address the August gathering. Thank you.
Mr. Gupta, you are on mute. Could you unmute yourself?
Yeah, my voice is coming, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Very good evening to all the distinguished guests present here, especially Ritu ma'am, Agarwal ma'am, our beloved chief guest, and all the teachers and the students present over here. It's my honor and privilege to be part of this function. And as I belong from the sports fraternity, I would, being a Arjun awardee in badminton, and I will, मैं आप लोगों से यही कहना चाहूँगा कि प्यारे बच्चों, आप लोगों का जो प्रोग्राम था मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। और जैसा कि अपीजे स्कूल का बहुत ही अच्छा नाम है, मैंने काफ़ी सुना हुआ है। और अग्रवाल मैम ने बताया था कि जो बच्चे हैं बहुत ही अच्छा कर रहे हैं, और जो प्रिंसिपल मैम थी उन्होंने भी काफ़ी अचीवमेंट्स बताई, तो ये बहुत ही अच्छी बात है। और हर स्कूल की एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है कि ऐसे बच्चे पैदा करें कि वो हमारा वर्ल्ड वाइड, हम उनका नाम वर्ल्ड वाइड जाए। तो मुझे लगता है कि ये जो स्कूल है पीजे ऐसा काम कर रहे हैं कि क्योंकि एक कहावत है कि किसी भी राष्ट्र की उन्नति तभी होती है जबकि वहाँ की नागरिक अच्छे होते हैं। तो अगर हम बच्चों को ऐसा बनाएंगे कि वो चाहे वो पढ़ाई में, चाहे खेल में बहुत ही आगे जाएं, तो ये अपीजे बहुत ही एक अच्छा काम कर रहा है। और मैं बच्चों से ये कहना चाहूँगा कि आप खेल से ज़रूर जुड़िए, क्योंकि खेल एक ऐसी चीज़ है, वो आपको जो है काफ़ी आगे बढ़ने को उत्साहित करेगी, आपकी पर्सनालिटी डेवलप करेगी, आपका पढ़ाई में मन लगेगा। एक कहावत है, साउंड माइंड इन ए साउंड बॉडी। तो अगर आप पढ़ते तो आप हैं ही, लेकिन आप थोड़ा सा टाइम खेल को देंगे तो आपकी फिजिकल फिटनेस अच्छी रहेगी, आप अपने को हमेशा पॉजिटिव एनर्जी अपने में फील करेंगे। और तो इसलिए थोड़ा बहुत टाइम खेल में ज़रूर दीजिए। और मैं, हालांकि मैं एक ऐसे बैकग्राउंड से आया हूँ कि मेरी फैमिली पूरी स्पोर्ट्स फैमिली थी। मेरे फादर खुद एक नेशनल हॉकी प्लेयर रहे हैं, और मिस्टर ध्यानचंद जो कि इतने बड़े हॉकी प्लेयर, उनके कोच रहे हैं। तो मेरी यही कामना है कि आप लोग जरूर खेल से जुड़िए, सभी लोग खेल से जुड़ें, तो बहुत ही अच्छा रहेगा। और एक कहावत है कि खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि वफा भी पूछे कि बता तेरी रजा क्या है। आप अपने को इतना अपने क्षेत्र में जिसमें आपका टैलेंट है, आप अपने को इतनी मेहनत करिए, हर दिन फोकस कीजिए, उस पर टाइम दीजिए, तो आप अपने को इतना मजबूत बनाए कि भगवान भी आपको पूछे कि आप जिंदगी में क्या चाहते हैं। तो मैंने भी बचपन से, जब मैं आपकी उम्र में था, तो मैंने बचपन से काफी टाइम खेलों में दिया और फिर मेरा इतने अचीवमेंट्स आए। तो मेरी यही कामना है कि आप लोग अधिक से अधिक काफी अच्छी मेहनत करें, अपने माता पिता की सुने, अपने टीचर्स की सुनिए कि क्या, और अपने को डिसिप्लिन वे में रहें। और ये डिसिप्लिन, डेडिकेशन और डिटर्मिनेशन ये आपको आपके क्षेत्र में बहुत आगे आपको लेके जाएगा। और अंत में मैं अपीजे स्कूल को धन्यवाद देता हूं कि उन्होंने मुझे यहाँ बुलाया और मुझे यहाँ पे सम्मानित किया। हालांकि मैं एक यहाँ टूर्नामेंट के लिए आया हुआ हूँ चंडीगढ़ में, तो थोड़ा मैं अभी उसमें बिजी। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir, for sharing those profound thoughts and inspiring words of wisdom. They will surely be treasured by all of us here at APJ. We are delighted and honored to have amongst us a versatile dancer and a celebrated Indian web and television actress, Ms. Riddhi Dogra, as a special guest this evening. An illustrious school alumnus, a graduate in psychology, Ms. Dogra has acted in numerous TV shows and received accolades and awards, including the Zee Rishte Award and Gold Award for her exemplary performance. Now, I request Ms. Riddhi Dogra to address the gathering.
Hi, everybody. Hi to all the teachers. I want to give my warmest regards to all of you, to all the students. I'm sorry I don't have anything prepared, and I'm going to do it just as I can, as honestly and as authentically as I can. I want to first of all go back to what Aditya said. He's not, I think he's left, but he's my batchmate, and it was really nice to see you, Aditya. He said that your school, wherever you go in your life, you carry the reputation of your school, and wherever you are in your life, your school and we carry each other's value system. And I have to say something on that is very true for me and my personal experience of studying in Apeejay School for 12 years. I did my entire schooling at Apeejay. Back then it was Sheikh Sarai, now it's Panchsheel Park. I can never forget. I don't see my teachers here. I don't see I don't see familiar faces, but I know a lot of them are there, and some of them are there. But I have to say that there's a deep impact of my school life on the rest of my life. And the value system that we were taught in school, the opportunities we were given in school, they, I think, have really built me as a person. I never knew, and I'm speaking of my personal experience, I never knew I wanted to be an actor or a performer. I give complete credit to my dance teacher back then, Mrs. Madhu Wadhwa. I give her so much credit for pulling me out of class and putting me in all the performances and all the annual functions and all the competitions. She saw something in me before I even knew who I was. I was just a child sitting in class, happy to leave class because I was getting to dance. But little did I know that I'll grow up and 15, 20 years later, that very thing will be the seed of, what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. So yes, I can never forget the impact that my teachers have had on me. And to all the students, it was extremely nostalgic. For me to see all the performances. I have been where you guys were. I have done the same work. I imagine when I see all of you performing, the hard work that you must have done, the rooms that you must have been filled in, and then you're trying to perform together on cue. I was just remembering the costumes, and just I think that world was very exciting for me. So I want to thank and I have a lot of gratitude for my school, for Apeejay, for all my teachers, for building me to be a person who believed in teamwork, who believed in perseverance, who believed in determination, and who believed in following through with whatever it is that I wanted to set out to do. What do I say? I think there's one thing I always say to students whenever I meet them, and to all the students and all the teachers, to all the parents that are hearing this, especially to the students, always remember that the school and education gives you the capabilities to do various things in life. It opens the doors of opportunity, but what you do with those capabilities is your unique value. So I will say this to every student: don't become a bookworm. Don't become don't go into the books and then stay there. There's a world outside of books, so you have to strike a balance. You have to do justice to the exposure you get. You have to do justice to the opportunities you get. You have to do justice to what your teachers are trying to get out of you by giving it the spark that you carry. And I personally believe all of us carry a unique spark. Every student here, whether you're performing or you're watching the performances from home, every student, every person actually, but every student has a very, very unique spark which is theirs. And you may feel, oh, I didn't get the opportunity to exhibit my spark, and I see my talent fading away. I really want to take this time to tell all of you, whether your talent is organizing, whether your talent is in accounts books, whether your talent is on a stage, whether your talent is behind a kitchen, it could be anything. Believe in your spark. Don't give up on it, because that spark never gives up on you. No matter what happens in your life, you'll always have that spark. And at the crucial age and time that all the students are at, you have to study, you have to do your you have to do things that you have to do. I just hope you don't forget that you're wonderful, and you have a lot that the world wants to see from you individually, and that you're unique. Never forget that. And Aditya also pointed out about our school's motto, soaring high is my nature. And trust me, guys, that is my motto for life. I truly have always believed to doing that. I don't know, maybe it's a subconscious thing. Every day we were made to say that in the assembly, when we're like going off to sleep. But we were made to sing higher and higher, even in the sky. So I think it's like inbuilt in our heads, in my head at least. Soaring high is the nature of my school, and so is it mine. And I don't let anything cut my wings. I don't let any obstacle get in my way of telling me that I'm not enough, or I may not be able to achieve something. And I have to tell you, the industry that I come from, it's not really very easy to get your way here. It's not very easy to get your way in the real world, keeping your value system intact. But you can do it if you have, if you believe in yourself, and if you persevere, and if you never ever give up. So to all the lovely, lovely students who performed, you made me very, very happy. I honestly could have should shed a tear quite easily, because I was remembering all the annual functions that I've done exactly like you guys, and it took me back in time. And I want to thank you for all your performances. I want to thank all the students, all the teachers for being here. Today I can see all of you, and I actually have a lot of love and regards for my teachers, for the efforts that they must have put in all the annual functions that we must have done. So thank you, teachers. You are wonderful. You leave your world to create ours, to create the world of all our students. And that's an extremely selfless act, one of the most selfless acts in the world. So I'm really filled with a lot of gratitude for all of you. And I'm just very happy to be here. I'm very happy that I'm called here. And students, I hope don't let anything outshine you. You are already shining. And as someone who's been there, done that, been in school and got out of it, I just want to tell you, nothing can limit you. So don't let your mind limit you ever. Thank you. Like I said, I'll keep it informal, and that's just what I've got. And a lot of love to all the students. A lot of love to all of you.
Thank you so
Very
much.
well said.
Thank you, Riddhi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. It's very nice to see you like this, but it's really nice.
Please visit school whenever you have time when you come to Delhi. Do meet us and come to the campus.
I will. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ms. Riddhi Dogra. It is a pleasure to have you here. You are truly a role model and source of inspiration for all of us.
नृत्य ही सृजन है, नृत्य ही सुधा है, यही है भक्ति, संस्कृति भी यही है। कर दे जो झंकृत तन मन को कण कण में व्याप्त, ईश्वर का वरदान विचित्र है। सम्माननीय आनंद शंकर जी एक भारतीय नर्तक और कोरियोग्राफर के रूप में जाने जाते हैं। भारतीय शास्त्रीय नृत्य के लिए यूरोपीय नाट्य तकनीकों को अपनाने, भारतीय शास्त्रीय लोक और आदिवासी नृत्य के तत्वों से वे अत्यंत प्रभावित थे। उन्होंने भारतीय एवं यूरोपीय नृत्य की विभिन्न शैलियों का अद्भुत मिश्रण किया और दोनों शैलियों के तत्वों को मिलाकर नृत्य की एक नई शैली की रचना की। अतः जनमानस की बेहतरी और उन्नति के लिए प्राचीन परंपराओं और आधुनिकता के बीच समन्वय बनाए रखते हुए अब आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत है मनमोहक नृत्य।
मम चित्ते नीति नृत्ये के जे नाचे ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई मम चित्ते नीति नृत्ये के जे नाचे ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई तारे संगे की मृदंगे सदा बाजे ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई तारे संगे की मृदंगे सदा बाजे ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई मम चित्ते नीति नृत्ये के जे नाचे ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई ताता थोई थोई পান্না দোলে ভালে কাঁপে ছন্দে ভালো মন্দ তালে তালে হাসি কান্না হীরা পান্না দোলে ভালে কাঁপে ছন্দে ভালো মন্দ তালে তালে নাচে জন্ম নাচে মৃত্যু পাছে পাছে তাতা থই থই তাতা থই থই তাতা থই থই নাচে জন্ম নাচে মৃত্যু পাছে পাছে তাতা থই থই তাতা থই থই তাতা থই থই কি আনন্দ কি আনন্দ কি আনন্দ দিবারাত্রি নাচে মুক্তি নাচে বন্ধ কি আনন্দ কি আনন্দ কি আনন্দ দিবারাত্রি নাচে মুক্তি নাচে বন্ধ সে তরঙ্গে ছুটে রঙ্গে পাছে পাছে তাতা থই থই তাতা থই থই তাতা থই থই মম চিত্তে নীতি নৃত্যে কে যে নাচে তাতা থই থই তাতা থই থই তাতা থই থই
अति सुंदर प्रस्तुति। नृत्य केवल एक कला ही नहीं है, बल्कि मन में व्याप्त विचारों की स्वतंत्र अभिव्यक्ति है, जिसके द्वारा परम सुख की अनुभूति होती है।
नृत्य ही आत्मा की आवाज है, नृत्य ही परमात्मा का साज है। यही है क्रोध की भाषा और यही है स्नेह की अभिलाषा।
तो आइए विक्रम घोष जी के संगीत पर तांडव एवं लास्य नृत्य के अलौकिक संगम का आनंद लें।
That was truly mesmerizing. Science and technology have become an integral part of our existence, and their convergence has led to innovation and ingenuity. However, sometimes the principles of science is at combat with the evil side of technology. The sinister side of technology is tempting, alluring, and attractive. But as we all know, that it is always the victory of good over evil. So, ladies and gentlemen, presenting a thought provoking enactment by the talented young artists of the school, Splendor of Science. Thank you.
Science. It is a good friend or it is a good servant. No, it can't be a servant if it does so many big things, such as creating an aeroplane which goes vroom and vroom. It can't be a servant. It can only be a friend that helps mankind in doing various things. But friend, the only thing it has given me is burden. Every month I have to prepare 2 science lessons for my duties. I feel like a beast of burden. How I wish I could meet this so-called science and tell him exactly how much of a trouble he is. I am feeling so tired.
Emilia,
Emilia.
Who are you? You know my name too? Are you God?
Well, I'm certainly not God, but I do have an all-pervading role to play. Just now, you were looking for me?
Are you science? Right. But I don't know how you can be my friend. As far as I know, you spoil all my time that I can utilize for playing.
Haha, I never thought you were so ignorant. All the toys that you use.
Toys?
Yes, toys, mobile, laptop, refrigerator, all these things belong to me and my son. Technology. I thought you would love us. Bricks, roof, tiles, all these things are based on my principles.
I never knew that everything in my house is a product of science and technology.
Not only this house, I am all pervasive, prevalent, and all pervading. I am behind everything around you. Everything that happens on the earth, in the solar system, and beyond. Everything in the cosmos happens by me. There can be no growth, life, or development without my principles.
Sunlight takes 8 minutes just to reach your eyes. Inside, it's all atoms making up our minds. But if you think that learning science isn't meant for you, or just not cool, there are formulas to prove it now. Better study up, I'll show you how. We're about to throw some science down. Your brain, heart, spinal cord, and also your eyes. Medicine, the vaccines, technologies that keep you alive. Every time that you eat, read, text, or take a selfie and smile, no science ain't out of style. Science never goes out of style. You love those iPhone apps that help you flirt, but it was the STEM field majors who designed it all first. Even with our lab coats and goggles, will make you thirst. Science never goes out of style. Science never goes out of style.
Oh, how ignorant I have been. I am rather impressed by you. The kind of toys you make, my friends love those toys.
My evil shadow, which lurks around me perpetually, my dark side, which pollutes both the minds of people and environment. It is my sister who has turned vagabond, the black sheep of my family. It always appears due to the trouble with mankind. In the process of using me, technology, they misuse and exploit my principles and then get scared when they see violence, pollution, and cybercrime at their doorstep.
Yes, that is why. Not you, it is I who am all powerful, the invincible. Watch me unleash war and strife, blood and destruction. See me plunder the entire earth. Rise, rise, my comrades, I seek succor from you. With you, I shall rule the world. Greed and avarice, revenge and fury, violence and hatred. Let us all dance to the game of death.
Integrity, ethics, and ethos is all we require as our shield to combat this demon in this war of death. Proceed, my little angel, proceed. See it. Vanquished. You were wrong. Evil might be alluring, but it is I who am all powerful, all pervading. Do not fear, my little one. Through me, you can tackle her. It is through me you can vanquish her. If mankind has to survive, it has to befriend me. You have to befriend me. All of you have to befriend me.
Everything in this world is commingled from the two aspects of human nature, good and evil, which are intrinsic to all of us. But it is the truthful good, the pious cause that always prevails. In modern world, technology is interwoven in the very fabric of daily life. As Carl Sagan has said, we live in a society exquisitely dependent on science and technology. So today, through this small enactment, let us celebrate the confluence of true science in our life, pay tribute to the scientific principles on which rests our entire universe.
Applause, applause. That was unbelievable.
Winning accolades has been a tradition in the school, and meritorious students have, through their outstanding performance, have proved their mettle year after year. I now request our school principal, Mrs. Ritu Mehta, to announce the coveted prizes for special achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Samriddhi. Ladies and gentlemen, when the pandemic made it imperative, we at Apeejay shifted to online classes using digital tools to augment and facilitate learning and engaged our students constructively in research projects, creative pursuits, visual and performing arts, health and well-being programs, and variety of scholastic and co-scholastic activities. They could ideate, deliberate, and collaborate, and stayed positive in addition to feeling empowered. The pandemic could not dampen the indomitable spirits of APJites who blazed new trails and etched their names in the annals of the national and international competitive world, thus winning laurels for their alma mater. I am proud to announce Aryan Nair, the chess champion, has won glories at the most coveted first position and international chess tournaments. Another star, Pratik Raut, is a proud achiever at the international, national, and inter-school competitions. Swaswati Chinmay, artistic talent, has been hugely applauded at the national and inter-school level. Her extraordinary performance has been a source of great pride for the school. Talent and toil know no territorial boundaries. This was aptly proved by a very versatile Parth Upal, who has a series of achievements in the field of science, mathematics, Hindi, and Sanskrit at the national and international level. We are proud of our vivacious young stars who have won many cash prizes and laurels and were recognized at the national level for their incredible display of talent. Our young scientist, Faguni Kumar, is appreciated for winning accolades at the national level Young Scientist Talent Virtual Fair. Chitra Gangwani and Garima Berua bagged top positions with cash prizes in psychology quiz organized at the national level. Our students won 10 out of 21 competitions and received cash prizes in Believe You Can, organized by Sikh Foundation in association with We Can Be. An emerging star, Tanishi Agarwal of grade 2 won the Gold Topper Award in regional online abacus competition. I would like to congratulate all my dear students for demonstrating great resilience during the challenging times and still bringing lots and lots of glories to the school.
The school believes in providing a platform to the students to constantly enhance their innate potential. Our ingenious students took pleasure in Creativity Galore as they participated in a series of inter-school competitions.
The school fosters artistic expression and inculcates an artistic temperament in the students. Heartiest congratulations to a young artist who nurture a passion for art and have been appreciated for creating masterpieces. Avijit Sahu and Pooja Vijay Kumar received a trophy along with a cash prize of Rs 7,500 each at the state level art competition organized by the Ministry of Power, Government of India. Our effervescent students clinched the first position at the annual Art and Literary Festival Luminaire organized by Mothers International School. True genius lies not in doing extraordinary things, but in doing extraordinary things extraordinarily well. We are proud of our students who exhibited great oratory skills in the inter-school English debate at Apeejay School, Khadgarh, Mumbai.
Poetry gives wings to our imagination and takes us to places beyond the boundaries of the physical world. Next on your screen are the students who have woven magic through their writing skills and mesmerized the audience with their poetry recitation. Congratulations to all the achievers.
Our students zestfully deliberated on climate degradation at a symposium organized by Bluebells International School and clinched the first position. Our Akansha participated in the Tech Fest World MUN organized by UNICEF and IIT Mumbai and won the Best Delegate Award with a cash prize of Rs 6,000.
Divyam Bansal gave a stellar performance to bag the top position at the inter-school level. The use of technology has opened limitless vistas for our young learners. We congratulate all our students who have successfully exhibited their innovative skills in various inter-school competitions.
Inter-school music and dance competition saw spirited contribution of the gleaming APJIs. Our gifted musicians, young vocalists, and skilled dancers showcased their talent at the inter-school level and brought glory to the school. Rick Roy Chaudhary and Shashwat Trivedi won accolades at the zone level Kala Utsav, an initiative of the Ministry of Education to promote arts in education. They have been selected for the state level competition.
Our young judokars Akshat Gupta, Arav Verma, Nandini Jha, Jasjot Kaur Kalra, Siddharth Kuhar, and Suryansh showcased their passion for the martial arts
by clinching the top positions at the Zonal Judo Championship. Many congratulations to them for their glorious achievements.
Fit India Run, a nationwide campaign conceptualized by Fit India Mission to commemorate the 75th Independence Day, was launched on the concept of physical virtual run to encourage fitness. More than 1,000 students of our school enthusiastically participated in the event.
The Interact Club of the school is a sign of the parent club, Rotary Club of Delhi Premier, abiding by the motto, United to Serve. The club has reached the pinnacle of success. In their altruistic endeavors, members of the club spread awareness pertaining to significant issues that affect the society. Our students engaged in multifarious projects like Digital Laman, Mission E-Bunyad, Project Empathy, Project Kargil Vijay Divas, Project Illumine Lives, and Blood Donation Camp.
Our school has the privilege of collaborating with Spikma K, a voluntary youth movement which promotes Indian culture heritage by promoting Indian classical music, classical dance, folk music, yoga, meditation, crafts, and other aspects of Indian culture all over the world. The most accomplished artists of the country run a program in schools. Ladies and gentlemen, in this era of relentless change, we aim to foster a generation of learners with a progressive outlook and an eye on the future.
With the support of Ministry of Education and Ministry of Culture, the Republic of Korea, Korean Culture Center launched regular Korean language classes. 17 students from class 8 enthusiastically attended these classes and learned expressions used in everyday life, in addition to lessons on dialogues, pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar.
Inter-house competitions were held to generate camaraderie between students and keep our students positively occupied during the pandemic. The most coveted Academic Excellence Shield is being awarded to Akbar House. Congratulations to all the students at the House Masters. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the winners. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present a beautiful rendition of school western poem, Touch the Sky, inspiring and motivating us to reach greater heights, followed by the much awaited dazzling grand finale to the Confluence, where we will witness a sizzling convergence of various dance styles like hip hop, robotics, ballet, acrobatics, and much more. So here we go. Let us all swing together to beautiful melody and foot tapping dances. Thank you.
Now, I request our school vice principal, Mrs. Shalini Agarwal, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, Molly. A very good evening, Aditya sir, Dr. Saurabh Garg, Mr. Abhin Sham Gupta, Ms. Riddhi Dobra, Dr. V.S. Garg, education officers, principals of sister schools, parents, and our dear students. As we come to an end of a truly mesmerizing evening, I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude to all who made this possible. At the outset, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our visionary management and President Madam, Mrs. Sushma Paul Berlia, for their constant support and guidance, which has made it possible for the school to put up such an exhilarating show. A heartfelt thanks to Mr. Aditya Berlia, Dr. Saurabh Garg, Mr. Abhin Sham Gupta, and Ms. Riddhi for sparing their valuable time and gracing the occasion. Your words have truly inspired our young scholars and will motivate them to soar to greater heights. I also thank all the students and parents for their enthusiastic and wholehearted participation in this event. Be it physically participating, creating the decor, or lending their technological expertise in bringing all this together. The support extended by the parents is crucial for the success of any event. It is also my privilege to extend a warm note of thanks to our dynamic principal, Ms. Ritu Mehta, our education advisor, Dr. Garg, and all the education officers for reposing utmost trust and confidence in the entire team and giving us all the necessary support to make this event a reality. The brilliance of this event could be achieved only by the efforts of the music and dance department teachers, the art department, the English department, and the Hindi department. This evening would not be complete without an expression of heartfelt gratitude to our computer science department and the primary and pre-primary in charges for ensuring a flawless event and making sure that all of you take unforgettable memories from this event. A big thanks also goes out to the admin team and support staff for working tirelessly. Last but not the least, a huge vote of thanks to the participants who rehearsed and performed again and yet again with always a smiling face. And lastly, immense gratitude to our wonderful audience. Thank you all once again.
Let us now sing with great pride and fervor our school song, Higher and Higher, Even to the Sky. Thank you.
Higher and higher, even to the sky. Soaring high is the motto of our school. For virtues in our life, forever we will strive. Soaring high, soaring high, soaring high. Soaring high, soaring high, soaring high. With a heart full of love and a hand that carries peace, APJ we will chant to the world. Our founder's name will ring as we laurels to him bring. APJ is the best school in the land. APJ is the best school in the land. Like a beacon in the night and a star shining bright, we will spread afar sunny rays of light. Our banners will raise high, waving up into the sky. Soaring high, soaring high, soaring high. Soaring high, soaring high, soaring high. And our life's toil is done, we will dream of battles won in classrooms and fields of APJ. Our alma mater dear, her own will ever cheer. Soaring high, soaring high, soaring high. Soaring high, soaring high, soaring high. Soaring high, soaring high, soaring high.
As we come to the culmination of this grand event, we would like to end by ringing bells of hope, and that we will rise and shine again, and that the new year will bring good luck to all. So, till we meet again, goodbye, everyone.
Our God is a great big God.